Okay, morning everyone. Welcome to this session number 511. And today we have this problem. Is reverse integer. Is the first time that we try to solve this problem. But well, looks simple, but the accepted rate is very low. But well, Uh, given a signet 32-bit integer x, return x with its digit reverse. In reversing x causes the value to go outside the signet 32-bit integer range negative and positive less 1, negative, or this less 1. Okay, return 0. Assume the environment doesn't allow you to store as for bit integer in it or on. And what is the restriction of this problem? Have any restriction? Well, the first point that is this. If I am right, this means that the maximum value that we can save in an integer, at least in Java, but I am sure that is very similar with another language. But I am sure that this is the maximum. Uh, two, no, 31. Um, no, I'm not sure how write this. Can you see? Or something like that. I'm not sure. No. Bigger value this number. Okay. Well, in this case, in C. Okay. Yeah. Is this? Let me check here. I here. In this case, range less to elevate this. This elevate to 1 is exactly this, which is equal to this, and this is the maximum value that can save target dot max value. Yeah, this. Okay, well, in essential is that hmm, sorry, this and mean value. I think that is the same, but this is 8. Yeah. Okay. having this, the idea is that reverse, the first step is reverse this number, and after that, we need to try to save this value in an integer. If this is not possible, we need return 0. In other case, return the number. Mm, hmm, I'm not sure. This is easily if I only reverse the integer, and what happened an exception is because it's out range. Mm, no, I know how. The again, the first step is I think that, yeah, well, reverse number. For this, I think that only for add a little more complexity, this problem, we can avoid to use the strings and, you know, use this number as a string. I'm not sure why here don't appear, doesn't appear, sorry. But I think that we can use this. Now, for reverse number is easily because the first point we need to consider is that as a humans, we are using in general in the world, we are using the decimal system, yeah, and this means that every time increase by 10, you know, 1, 10, 100, 1000, blah blah blah, yeah. And having this idea basically is use the module, forget the last number, divide this number between 10 and only, yeah, well, let me show with code because I think that is more clear with code. The first that is f that represent the number one integer, n equal 1, integer result is equal 0. Wow, here I'm no house. I have this number and I take this. No, it's right. Now, and what else? Uh-huh. And I need while. And here basically is meanwhile this is different than 0. Apply the operation. Now, what is the operation? The first is last digit equal. I think that I can dictate here, only replace the number or avoid create many times the same variable. Now, now is x module 10. For example, in this case where the number is this number, get the last digit. Okay. Now right now I have the last digit. Um, okay. As a first layer, yeah. In this first yeah, layer or scenario, I will do this operation to reverse the number with any restriction like this, yeah. And after this, I add the conditional for the take where happened this case. Okay. Now, okay, I take the last digit. Now the next that is result. It's equal result example. One example. And I is result that is 0 plus last digit multiplied by m. Yeah, in this case, for example, is result is 0. Yeah, 0, it's equal 0 plus last digit that is 2. This case is 2 multiplied by 1, it's equal 2. Okay, now result have the 2. And what is the next? The next basically is remove this element. 432 between 10 is 43. Okay, basically reducing this. Now the last digit in this moment is 3. Okay, it's this. Now is here change 2 and is 2 plus 3, that is the last digit. No, this is wrong. This is multiplied by m. It's in this way, sorry. And multiplied by this. Okay, let me do again this desktop test with this number. Okay, the first time x it's equal this, result equal 0. Yeah, okay, and now we have this number 436 is different to 0. Yeah, okay, get the last digit, in this case is 6. Now result it's equal 0 plus last digit, that is the number 6. Yeah, is this that multiply by m, that in this case is 1. Well, 1 in this moment. Yeah. Here the result is 6, obviously, and now the result have the number 6. Okay, now 436 between 10, it's equal 43. Yeah. And now m, that have the value 1, is multiplied by 10, means that is 10. Okay. Now the next that x, 43 is different to 0. Yeah. Okay, 43, the last digit is 3. Okay, and now, sorry, I forget to say this value. Now it's result that have the number 6, it's equal result plus last digit, that in this case is the number 3, multiplied by 10. In this case is 3 multiplied by 10 is 13, plus 6 is 36. Okay, now these have the value of 36. Yeah, 36. Now this is multiplied is x. Right now have the value 10. 10 multiplied by 10 is 100. And sorry, no, is 43 between 10 is 4. And now this is 10 multiplied by 10 is 100. Okay. Now x have the value of 4. The last digit is 4. Okay. Now is 36. It's equal 36 plus last digit, that is 4, multiplied by 100. This is equal that 4 multiplied by 100 is 400 plus 36 is 436. No, but in this case, I am only transversal the number. I am getting exactly the same number, but this case Okay, with this works, in this moment is complete this only for transversal the number without using the strings. But now I need to know what is the way to reverse this number. I think that I can do this and check and the final what is the total of the this. Even this is not necessary. I think that it's enough only with this for discover, okay, in this moment, multiply by 10 means that is this. With this, I know that this number is, well, between 10 because the last increase is not necessary. If I divide this between this, I get this. Means that our value ah, uh-huh. The original number is this. Means that if I transversal again this number exactly with the same algorithm, like this while and blah blah blah. Now instead start the m with one. Now is with 100. Yeah, and in this case is multiply 6 plus multiply by 100 is 600. Yeah. Now and obviously it divide between 10. Now is the next 100 divided between 10, it's equal 10. Now is 3 multiplied by 10 is 30. And now the last is 1. Yeah, in this case we have the result is this number. And it's right. Okay, now, okay, yeah. Let me do again another while. I think that zero, zero. Now, I think that I can copy this here because initial is the same. Original is now by m. Here instead multiply is divide. Now let me check here. This is necessary anymore. This is now where I reach this between 10 because in the last iteration increase one more time, but it's not necessary. Now, for example, here I have 100. Now the original number is different zero. Last digit is equal to original number between last number. Now this number digit multiplied by m, that in this case is 100. Final between this. Okay, I think that the conditional is here. If the result of this operation is greater is greater integer dot max value, or min value in this case, I'm not sure if it's greater because it's negative or is less. Because, for example, less 5 is considered, sorry, I have this though. Less 5 is considered a greater value than less 4 or is minor because it's negative. Hmm. Okay, I have this though, but let me check some .8 Java. Like to check what is the float integer long number. Okay. I think that I can avoid this operation only with this. Mm, math.abs this. Yeah, with this I will get an always a positive number, and it's only check if this is greater that no, because the max value have less one. No, this doesn't work. Is or I'm not sure. I will I really not sure if less 5 is greater than less 4 or is minor. I think that is minor, right? Okay, I will keep it this way. Now, if happen this, basically is return 0. In other case, continue. And that's it. Unnecessary. This is Hey, Yosel, ¿cómo va todo, amigo? I am trying to do this problem. Do you know what? If, for example, if I have less 5, less 5 is considered greater than less 4 or is considered minor because it's negative. I have this though right now. Maybe it's a dumb though, but I have this dog right now. Uh, 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 um, a double check. Original is x, m is equal 1, result is equal 0, last digit 0, x value is 36, digit. I check this is by count how many digits have this number. In this case, the result finally is 1000. Divide between 10 is 100. Now value, it's minor. Okay, in this case, this no, it's right. In this way, it's right. Yeah, I know, but I keep in my mind is negative means that is minor or it is greater, but well, um, in this case, with this I have m it's equal 1000 divided between 10 is 100, and now essentially take the last digit. Oh, the last digit in this case is 6. Now I check if applying this operation rebase this amount, negative or positive. In the case that is okay, basically apply this operation. In this case, 6 multiplied by 100, 600. Now 600 is here. Original is divided between 10, and this is the same. I think that looks good, and it's wrong. Why I am returning 0? This should have 1000. Now is divide 10 is 100. That well, that it doesn't matter because in the final original get the last digit that is 3. Why? Yeah, sure. Uh, yeah, because in this case, result, I think that is for this. Maybe let me check. But with the negatives, it's same. And before to submit, I move all. Okay, I will keep this thing, and submit. Okay, what is happening? The output is maybe I need cast this as a long all the time. Um, What is my here is for the zero in Python. Ya, well, bueno, al final Python creo que está un poquillo más preparado para eso. Java honestamente es mucho mejor para el tema de hilos y todo ese tipo de cosas, pero oh, I know. Maybe is for this because in the case that and yeah, I think that is for the yeah, is for this. Yeah. This case, I think that I need to change by long because when it's multiplied the last time by 10 is all the range, and for the reason happened this. Sí, sí se puede castear, pero no estoy seguro por qué tiene tan bajo el accepted rate. Yo no lo veo tan complicado. Si alguna vez has hecho esto, realmente solo es literal, hasta puedes inclusive ocupar un try catch. Lo mencionaba al inicio, pero no le veo como mucho sentido. Yo pienso como está más divertido si le metes constraints. Inclusive pensé que tenía ese constraint aquí de no usar strings o algo así, pero sí, claro, sería la manera más sencilla esa, simplemente como convertirlo así. Pero es por esto, es por el long, porque se está saliendo de, de rango. A ver, sí. ¿Sabes qué? Aquí lo que voy a hacer es... Desde aquí yo podría saber si este número... Ok, lo voy a hacer de esta manera. Integer n va a ser igual a m. Aunque aquí ya lo está estudiando. Ok, I switch to English. In this case, I have this variable that have this value. In this case, in theory, should then have a greater value allow for the maximum integer. Now, here is n. here, here, here. What is the value of number? Yes. Now have the same number. Now I am taking the last that is this and is out the range. In this moment is out or no? Ah, no, 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 no. Result is, yeah, is for this because it's out range. I will do one test. What happened where here instead this have, for example, the two, I'm sure that will then have this problem with the first number. Uh-huh, uh, yeah, yeah, it's for this. But why this don't catch this exception? In this case, for example, is 9. Oh, uh, variable. Now is, for example, with the 9, like this. Why is not catch for this? Here is, well, I will say it in Spanish. Es 214,748,000. No, mentira. Son 2,147,483,647. A la madre. 2007 millones. Y estos son 90.000 millones. Este, que no entra. Necesito convertir todo esto a longs. Esta operación aquí, necesito convertir a longs o long temp, cual hiciera eso. ¿Cómo que puedo? Ah, ok. Ujú, ya. Ah, ok. Mm, mm, I don't feel as a hard, as a medium problem, or no, at least with this accepted rate because it's very low. I'm not sure why. But first, I will publish reverse code. Recently, I solved the problem, the LRU algorithm cache, and to be honest, I feel as a hard problem because have many it's very noisy problem. Sorry, what? Okay, because I'm not sure why. Okay, maybe this is what the problem creator said. We assume the environment can read this. Mm, well, have a point. I think that instead use the integers. I can use the same value but less one, plus one if it's negative. Well, I think that is done. At least for me, it's done. Well, thanks for following this transmission, and I hope see you in the next. Bye bye.